Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading, guys. Here we are yet again, honey. Them satanic powers that be don't waste no time, do they? Okay, so I decided I'm gonna do this reading real quick for Aaron Carter. Okay, many of you may know him. Okay, he died on today, allegedly. So not very long after, the death of Takeoff. Yet again, this is yet another sacrifice. Like, when are y'all gonna get tired of this? Okay, and it really kind of pissed me off. Okay, because as with all of the celebrity deaths, from reports, they're saying that, of course, they found him in the same manner in which they found Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina and so many other of their old bathtub water ritual deaths. Okay, so this is how they claim that they found him. Okay, but obviously, of course, the satanic powers that be is all over this, and he was yet another sacrifice. Okay, so we're gonna get into this reading. Of course, allegedly, and see what is actually going on with the situation, which from what I have looked at thus far, there was just a lot of shicey shit going on in his life, around him, amongst the people he was in communication with and close to, and different things. Okay, so yeah, this is what this reading is going to be about today. Okay, guys, so I thank you all for listening and for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, without any further ado, guys, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so as I said, this celebrity reading, which this is going to be, I feel more so of one of my murder mysteries, okay, because this was no accident. He was murdered, okay? This was a sacrifice, okay? As I said, this was yet another one of their bathtub water rituals. Aaron Carter was 34 years old. Okay, he is known for being a pop singer turned rapper / actor. Okay, he is said allegedly to have died on November 5th of 2022. He was found by his housekeeper, who found his body in the bathtub. There was a 911 call that was made at 11 a.m. From the reports that I have seen, okay, claiming that someone had drowned in the bathtub. Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. Okay, I don't know who they be trying to play with. Like, I don't even think that they be thinking logically when they come up with these cover stories with things that they be saying. Okay, first of all, this is a full-grown ass man. Okay, now, number one, most men do not take baths. Okay, if when a man wants to wash up, clean himself, he has a shower, he's gonna hop in the shower. Okay, now it doesn't say that men don't take baths, because some men like to soak their body, relax, and different things like that, but usually it's done in a different type of setting. You know what I'm saying? If it's like a romantic setting, hopping in the tub with his lover, his girlfriend, wife, or whatever type of thing, or later in the evening, at night, taking a soothing bath makes more sense. Okay, full grown as men do not take baths like that. They take more showers than they take baths, and this is just a known fact. Okay, secondly, it is impossible to submerge an entire body underwater in a tub, okay, and say that they drowned. Okay, well, first of all, for your entire head, neck, shoulders, chest area to be submerged underwater, that means your entire, everything from the lower waist would be sticking up out of the water. Okay, and to drown yourself like that, you know, once you start breathing in water and your lungs are filling up with water, your body, whether you want to or not, your body is going to have this knee-jerk type of reaction to gain air to be able to breathe. Okay, so to make it seem like, oh, this person, yeah, just decided to, you know, and I already know what they're going to come up with. It's early. He was said allegedly to have issues with substance abuse problems and had gone to rehab before and different things like that. So just like with Whitney Houston and Barbie Christina, they're going to say, oh my gosh, drugs was in their system. They got high and then they got in a tub and they fell asleep and they slipped underwater and they drowned. Bullshit. Okay? Because once again, for the entire body to be submerged, not only the legs would have to be bent and to the side of the person's with the bottom half of the legs and the feet to the back of the person for the entire body to be submerged underwater, or either they would have to like literally be sitting. It probably would still be even possible even if they were sitting on their legs, okay, and with them bent and then bend backwards in water, okay. A tub would have to be pretty huge, okay, but for all accounts of the tubs that we have seen before, it would be still hard, even in a whirlpool type of a fancy type of tub that you would normally find in like a mansion or something like that, okay. It would still be hard to completely submerge the entire body underwater, okay. But this is what they're saying about this young man, okay, that he drowned in the tub. This is what the housekeeper said when she called 911 at 11 a.m. this morning, okay. So you get the 11 of 11, okay. This is the 11th month. The 911 was called at 11 a.m., okay. So, you know, signs and symbolisms everywhere, okay. He lives in Los Angeles, and Lancaster, California, okay. Well, he lived in Lancaster, California. It was the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department who responded to the call, okay, and is investigating this, his death, okay. As I said, they claim allegedly he has a history of drug abuse. He was once quoted in an interview, I'm not really sure how long ago, talking about all the type of pills that he had to take or was taking and different things like that. He also had been to rehab before, okay. So I'm already knowing how they're going to spin this. They're going to say, oh, he was back on drugs again. He had drugs in his system. He got high. He hopped in the tub. He fell asleep. He slipped underwater and thus he drowned, okay. Many of you may know him, but back in the day, like when he first got popular, he used to tour with the Backstreet Boys, okay, which he has a older brother, Nick Carter, who was a part of the boy band back in the day, okay. So he has other family who's in the industry as well, okay. Period, point blank, Aaron Carter was a blood sacrifice, okay, and we're going to get into that. He is a Sagittarius, okay. When I went to go, you know, started collecting what cards and different things I was going to use, he like literally jumped out at me. When I picked up this deck, this was the card, this was the face deck. I had no idea what zodiac sign he was at first. When I picked up the tarot deck that I was going to use, the King of Wands, fell out, okay. So I'm like, you know, this is obviously significant. It was just like a few cards that fell out the deck. I had the whole deck in my hand, and it was like maybe 4 or 5 cards that fell out, but the only one that was face up was the King of Wands, okay. So he was clearly trying to communicate with me, trying to talk to me, tell me something, okay. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to see what's going on, because this has happened one too many times, and it really has gotten to the point where it's just, it's ridiculous. At this point, really and truly, this should have happened a long time ago, okay? When y'all seen them kill Whitney Houston and her daughter, Barbie Christina, in the same exact manner, practically months apart, y'all should have been done with the industry then. I really and truly feel like that it's going to take the people, or uprising from the people, not supporting, not buying, not doing anything, boycotting the industry all the way across until they stop killing these fucking celebrities, period. because these orders are coming from high up. These are the big bag satanic fucking powers that be, that's stomping around here like they can do anything that they want to do whenever they're hunting and taunting and harassing and stalking and hunting these people down and murdering them. Okay, and I get everybody got choices, you understand what I'm saying, but the choices that you make for your career has nothing to do with somebody snuffing your life out. These are two totally different the fuck things. Okay, now, if you are on board with selling out and being a part of a certain type of lifestyle and doing this and doing that and whatever goes along with being in the industry, that's a decision that you make. That's a choice that you make, okay? That has nothing to do with somebody invading and violating your human rights, your civil, your constitutional rights. And this is what happens to celebrities, okay? This is written in law. Shit that is written in law that those of us who are regular, everyday, average Joe people would absolutely not tolerate from nobody on a daily fucking basis happens with these celebrities all the fucking time. And they can't speak out about this because they will be murdered in cold blood from the moment that they speak, okay? It will be hell to pay the captain. It is bullshit. These people go through sexual harassment. They go through rape. They go through torture. They're used. They're abused. They're stolen from. They're lied to. All kinds of shit happen to these people. And because of the fact that they have to stay quiet, that they can't just come out and tell people what is happening to them and what's being done to them, it gets swept under rugs. It's stuck in closets. It's undercover and shit. And y'all love to be fucking entertained. Y'all love some drama. Y'all love some mess. The entire world do, okay? So you eat this shit up every time it happened to the next damn person. It ain't been that many damn days. They just killed Takeoff, okay? Y'all know this is harvest season, okay? So they popping these deaths off back to back to back to back to back, okay? They gods got to be fed. They demonic gods got to be fed, okay? They need their energy to feed off of and different shit like this. This is what happened during harvest season, okay? But how many of these celebrity deaths is it going to take before y'all say, okay, something is wrong here, okay? They killed Prince in your face. They killed Whitney Houston in your face. They killed Bobby Christina in your face. They killed Michael Jackson in your face. And they come up with bogus ass fucking excuses as to how these people died. They killed Anthony Bourdain in your face. Huh? They killed the crocodile hunter in your face. All these people were sacrifices. And they come up with bogus ass excuses to tell you why they died. They killed Robin Williams. How many more do I need to name off? And you know it's bullshit? Like, it's always bullshit, guys. And there's always subliminal messages. They're murdered by numbers. Okay? And all the shit connect like dots all together. And it's a mockery and it's a joke to them. And they just so used to the majority of the world being brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind control, and not paying attention, not caring, it not mattering, that no matter whatever cover story that they roll out, that y'all just feed off of it and go on. They killed Robin Williams in the same goddamn manner that the last movie that he was in, the son that he had in that movie, who asphyxiated himself with a damn belt while he was masturbating. It was the same way that Robin Williams died. Okay, this is a mockery. The night before they killed Whitney Houston, when she went down there to talk to Brandy and Monica while I was doing the interview with Clive Davis, she came down there soaking wet. She said that Bobby Christina had almost drowned and she had to save her. They was really going to take Bobby Christina. Whitney didn't want her to go, so they took out Whitney instead. But this was supposed to be in an effort to save Bobby Christina's life. But after they still ended up killing Bobby Christina. How many times they going to do this? They convinced y'all with all the money that Michael Jackson has, that Michael Jackson woke up out his sleep, doped himself up, no matter the hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars he was paying a live-in fucking doctor that was there at his house to administer his medication. They make you believe that he woke his damn self up, got up, and doped himself up with drugs. And the doctor that was there just didn't see nothing, didn't know nothing or whatever. Even though he still did individually end up being charged with a crime for this even happening in the first place, because he was supposed to be his caretaker, he was supposed to be looking after him, so it shouldn't have happened. But that was just because of the fact that he was a patsy. They paid him to be a patsy and ensured him that he would get out and get off after a certain amount of time. How How many times does this have to happen? Elevator death with Prince. He died in this elevator. Like, come on. They do this right in your face. You can take it all the way back. Is it no coincidence that when Rick James, the last time we seen Rick James perform, he performed with Tina Marie on stage at that one award show. When he walked off stage and went backstage, the little chick in the back obviously didn't know who he was and said something fucked up to him. It was the same damn night that he came back on stage and said, for the little chick in the back, they don't know who I am, I'm Rick James, bitch. They killed him right after that. I can name off a whole bunch more. It's obvious. It's right in your damn face. And y'all just eat up the bullshit. Y'all eat up the bullshit because y'all love some drama. Y'all love some mess. Y'all love some gossip. But you're not connecting the dots. They don't even try to give you a reasonable explanation. They tell you the same shit. They either tell you they was drug addicts and died from some overdose or some shit, or they tell you that they killed themselves. Huh? You see how all them pageant queens, back to back, fucking pageant queens, woke up one day, just decided to jump out the damn window, huh, and kill themselves. No, they were pushed. They didn't kill their damn self. Stop playing. But y'all eat this shit up, and it keep on happening. They keep on doing these blood sacrifices, and nothing the fuck gets done about it. And the satanic powers that be, they don't pay for a damn thing that they do or any of the crimes that they commit. How long this gonna happen? How long this gonna go on? You got people blood sacrificing people left and right for fame, for fortune, for positions of titles and roles, for money. Who knew your life was only worth a certain dollar amount, depending on who the hell wants to knock you the hell off? Because that's what's happening here. And real quick before I get into this, I done tried my best not to even say nothing else and just listen to all the stupid shit that has been said. Let me tell y'all a little bit something about forensics, okay? Forensic evidence, okay? For those of you who are saying stupid shit. First of all, whether there was a dice game, now the tripped out part about it, because all over the media they claim, oh, there was a dice game that was going on with Takeoff and them, and then there was an argument that popped off. First of all, even if you want to say that, Takeoff wasn't the one that even was in the argument with nobody about the damn dice game. Number one. Okay? Now, if you look at what the sheriff had to say, what the police had to say, now they say an argument broke out over a basketball game. It's in the news right now. Look it up. Look it up. I kid you not. They're talking about the basketball game. Now, it would make most sense for y'all to say, oh, they was arguing over a bowling game, considering the fact they was in a fucking bowling alley. Okay? But the police and the media saying, the online is saying, oh, it was a dice game and a fight broke out and this popped off. The police saying, with new evidence while they investigate, oh, there was an argument that broke out about basketball. Who the fuck kills each other over arguing about basketball teams, basketball games? Huh? And then let me tell y'all something about forensics. So they say that Takeoff took a bullet in the head and took a bullet like in his chest or somewhere in his torso area, okay? Now, y'all are seeing all the video clips. Did you see all those people that were sitting around him? Okay? Now, if he was shot close up by somebody next to him, there would have been blood spattered on all the people, as well as the ground and the buildings of the people that was around, anything that was close to him at the time of it. If it was a close shot, nobody had blood spatter on them. You didn't see any blood evidence anywhere of anything, okay? That's how forensics work. If somebody is shot in the head next to you, you're going to have blood spatter on you, okay? Now, if you want to say that he was shot from a distance away, well, now you're talking about somebody who is either a trained assassin, a sharpshooter, or a sniper. Okay? Because who can precisely hit directly somebody from a long distance away to get the kill shot? You understand what I'm saying? But then you have people who say, oh, these was random shots. Okay, well, let me tell you how random fools shoot. when they got a gun. They just spray their gun. You understand what I'm saying? They shooting the gun, pop, 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 pop. Anybody can have these bullets. Anybody's name could be on them bullets. You understand what I'm saying? You might get shot in the foot, in the kneecap, in the calf, in the thigh, in all. Depends on how you turn, when you turn. But most people to hear gunshots, from the first gunshot to go off, you got people scattering and running. You understand what I'm saying? Takeoff was the only one that took kill shots and died. You understand what I'm saying? And it clearly, obviously, per the forensic evidence was not done close up. This was not no close-up shot. This was a setup. This was a sacrifice. He was killed on purpose, and the people closest to him and the people that know him best know that he was set up. He was being sacrificed. He was sacrificed on purpose, okay? And I'm just tired of hearing people say done shit, because there's people online talking about, oh, he was shot accidentally. It was an accident. He just took that bullet. That's a lie too. It wasn't no accident. He wasn't even the one that was into it with nobody over the damn dice game. So there was no reason for nobody to pop off and end up shooting and killing him over no damn dice game. There was also, it also is being said that there were police who were actually on the perimeter that was there, but somehow they was distracted doing something else when the altercation broke out and the shots rang out. Now see, this was a staged event. They knew this was going to go down. You understand what I'm saying? It was something else that was done after the fact. Okay? Something else that was done after the fact. But we're going to get back to this reading. We're going to get back to Aaron Carter and what went on with him. I just wanted to say that real quick, because you got a lot of people online. It's where they know what they know, and they're just talking at the side of their damn necks, and nobody has a clue or actually looking at forensic evidence or anything. None of them people that was surrounding him or by him had blood spatter on him. You had people stepping over his body. You got people who ran off, took off. You got punk ass people who scared to speak the names of the persons who was throwing the party, because this person got bodies on him and all this other kind of shit. Okay? Y'all took off and y'all ain't speaking because y'all know he was a sacrifice. You can't speak. A lot of them been paid not to speak. Just like all the people from his damn past that he grew up with and shit that was there. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to be there. He was convinced, coerced into being there that night. That shit was set up. Takeoff was a hermit, was very quiet, was to himself, was the type of person that sit back and observe everything and everybody. And he was awakened, and he was pretty damn smart. He knew they was working against him, and the people closest to him wanted to knock him off because he wanted to do his own things. He was ready to take off and do his own things with his own damn career. And they know it. And they set him up and they took him out. Okay? So let's get back to Aaron Carter. Like I said, he's 34 years old. He's Sagittarius. Okay? I pulled from my crime scene cards. Okay? And I have here, Spirit say there's going to be additional evidence, or Spirit is saying that there's additional evidence at the scene of the crime, okay, that may be discovered. If y'all don't know this, then I'm telling you this. There is additional evidence, okay, that is at the scene of the crime, okay. Spirit is saying that additional evidence at the scene may be discovered, okay. Aaron Carter was stalked by his killer. He was being stalked. He was a target. He was being watched. He was being followed. He was being stalked, leading all the way up to his death. Okay? Spirits say lies, deception, and a potential cover-up. You see them knives in his back? He had been stabbed in the back so many times by so many damn people. Okay? They're spreading lies. There was nothing but Decepticons around him. So there's deception all over this shit. Okay? And there's a potential cover-up. Ain't no potential. There is going to be a cover-up with his death. Ain't no grown-ass man drowning in a damn tub. They can stop telling that lie. But to say damn satanic powers that be, they don't care nothing about giving y'all no reasonable explanation. They just keep doing the same stupid, ignorant ass rituals over and over and over again. They don't switch nothing up. They don't change nothing up. It's the same signs and symbolism over and over and over again. Y'all feed into it every damn time. I don't know how many times y'all got to see satanic symbolisms, Masonic symbolisms, numerology type of symbolisms for you to understand that this shit is staged and set the fuck up. Spirit is saying that a closer observation of the victim's living space may provide clues. I'm telling you, there's other information, there's other evidence that's at the scene of the crime, which was at his house. Whether or not they have found it yet, it is there. Spirit says there needs to be a closer observation of the victim's living space that will provide clues as to who killed him, who was working against him, who set him up. That's if, you know, they ain't sent their old men in black type, they little agents to remove evidence. Okay? And we also have here research other crimes. It says research similar crimes, to see if they are linked. This is the reason why I told y'all about Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina. They're saying he died in the same manner, in the same type of bathtub, with the same damn water, like Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina, and pretty others have. And it's other water, they do water rituals all the time. There has been celebrities who either they or their children have been sacrificed and died out on the river, out in the lake, out in the ocean, and different things while they're out on the boat and selling and all kind of things. They do water rituals all the time because it's a mockery to the Most High. A lot of their rituals is abominations and mockeries that they do for specific reasonings. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have here someone coerced the killer into murdering the victim. You see this old devilish looking person here? This is a devil person. This is the satanic powers that be here. Paying this person, convincing, coercing this person to come and kill him. Okay? This is what's going on with this situation. Spirit. We have here drugs may be an important factor in this case here. He probably was doped up with something, shot up with a specific type of drugs, or jammed down his throat in some type of way. I'm telling you, remember what I told you in the beginning before these cards I just shuffled and you just seen this card pop over and fall out. They're going to say that he had a lot of drugs in his system. He was high, fell asleep in the tub, and he drowned. But this was forced in him. We also have here that the murder weapon used will provide valuable clues. That murder weapon is still at the scene of the crime. There was an argument or a fight that took place leading to this person's death. Okay? Spirit also say that the victim as well as the victim's family is familiar with the killer. Okay? They're contaminating the DNA in this case as well. They know this wasn't no accident. They know this man didn't go get in the tub, fall asleep, and drown. This was murder. Okay? They're contaminating the evidence on purpose here. Spirits say take a closer look at the suspects. You see all these people here? Just let you know that more than one person is involved in this situation. More than one person is going to benefit from him being sacrificed, from him dying. Okay? We also have here that social media may provide valuable clues here. If he has any type of social media platforms, he could have been typing something or writing something in subliminals or codes or something to let you know he was being stalked, he was being watched, he was being harassed, he was being threatened, or whatever leading up to his death. Okay? Okay, guys. So we have the Knight of Wands here. This is going to be, this is Aaron's energy. Okay? This Knight of Wands here. Let me move this up some so we can have more room here. Okay? Told you he's a Sagittarius here. He felt stuck, bound, trapped, imprisoned in a situation here. I also feel like that whomever his killers were tied him up as well, like kept him restricted in some type of way while they tortured him or did something to him, but he felt stuck, restricted, unable to move. Okay, if you see this person got bounds and ties on them. They got a blindfold around their eyes, their arms are tied around their tied behind their back, they got ties around the legs and everything. He felt stuck, restricted, unable to move here. Okay, there was some conflict that happened, a fight, okay, of some kind that broke out. This is with the Five of Swords here. This is fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstanding. A fight broke out. There was a lot of conflict that happened in a situation here. Okay? With the Magician here, somebody manifested this. Somebody wanted this done to him. Somebody was also using some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo type of practices on Aaron Carter as well. He was being taunted and haunted in more than one way. Okay? The people around him also abandoned him, left him hanging, neglected him, left him out in the cold. He was struggling for finances, money, and resources. He was in lack. He needed help. He needed assistance with money. And he had a lot of people that turned their backs on him, that betrayed him, that sabotaged him, that left him hanging and left him out in the cold, where he ended up having to do things that he didn't necessarily want to do for money. Okay? Being intertangled in this industry with these satanic powers that be. Okay? So we have here the Nine of Wands, okay? This is his energy. This sits here on the Knight of Wands, okay? Aaron felt very defensive, okay? He felt like he needed to protect himself from the people who was working against him, from the people who was attacking him, who was targeting him, okay? He felt like he needed to shield himself, protect himself, okay? But this energy is also what made the powers that be decided that a sacrifice had to be made. And he was going to be that sacrifice here. Aaron, it was in mental conflict. I told you he was being haunted, taunted, harassed, stalked. He couldn't eat. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't think. He was having a lot of sleepless nights. He was worried. He was stressed. He was depressed. He was being haunted and taunted by demons of the past. Here we got 9-9 here together. 9 of Wands with the 9 of Swords here, okay? With this 9 of Wands, there was all type of burdens and hardships and problematic situations that he was dealing with. There was a lot on his back, a lot he had to deal with, okay? He was enduring a whole lot of pain and suffering as well, to the point where he was in mental conflict. He was drained. He was depressed. You know, this is like in the daytime, you feel like you need to protect yourself. You on guard. You need to cover yourself. You need to protect yourself. At nighttime, alone, sorrow, misery, anguish, disappointment, sadness, crying, sleepless nights, can't eat, can't sleep, can't think, can't drink, being haunted and taunted by demons. This is what he was going through. This is what he was going through. He was also trapped in some type of commitment with these satanic powers that be that he couldn't get out of. And he was being used and abused because of this. He had the bare minimum. He was in lack and in need, but he was still being used and just being tossed the bare minimum of anything. But he was continuously stalked by the satanic powers that be. And they trained assassins whom they ultimately sent to attack him, to take him out. Who grabbed him, tied him up, bound him, and abused him before killing him. We got the Five of Wands here. This Five of Wands sits here with the Five of Swords. I told you there was a lot of conflict, where there was also a lot of competition. Hatred, envy, jealousy, revengeful type of spirits here. This tug of war, push and pull. A lot of people was working against Aaron Carter. There was a lot of conflict and a lot of competition. A lot of fights, disagreements with multiple people here. Okay? Because of all the lies and the deceptions. Okay? Remember, I told you that somebody was doing spell work on him, keeping him in this mental conflict type of state of mind. Okay? But this black magic voodoo, these curses, these spells, this death spell, this root that they put on him is the very thing that they use to cause this tower to collapse. This is problems of any kind, but a sudden upheaval, a sudden shake-up of things, something tragically happening, something abruptly happening, something suddenly happening. All of a sudden, out the blue. Because this was manifested, this was conjured up by somebody in particular who wanted this done to him. The very individuals who had betrayed him in the first place. This is the Ten of Swords. This is ultimate betrayal. He had been stabbed in the back by everybody. Co-workers, business partners, family, friends, lovers. He had been stabbed in the back and neglected. Look at this. The Five of Coins with the Ten of Swords. You mean to tell me they gonna neglect you, abandon you, leave you hanging, and betray you and stab you in the back? That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. This is ultimate betrayal. This is death. That many people, there are several people who are going to benefit from the death of Aaron Carter. The same individuals who left him hanging in the first place, who left him out in the cold in the first place, who neglected him and abandoned him in the first place. The same fucking people who was in conflict with him, who was arguing and fighting with him. The same people who was in competition with him, who was jealous and envious of him. The same people betrayed him. See, you see these two fives here? This Five of Swords and this Five of Wands came together and made 10. You understand me? That 10, this 5 and this 5 that made 10 turned to this 10. Ultimate betrayal here. And you got 3 5s here. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Coins. Conflict, competition, abandonment, lack, worry, betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit say this the truth, that this is clarity. This comes out on Aaron Carter's energy. This is Aaron coming through. That water that you said he drowned in. You see his arm coming out of there. His fist coming out of there. Aaron say with the Ace of Swords here that this is the truth, that this is clarity. I also hear that he spake some type of truth or clarity about something, and that's when the powers that be decide they're gonna take him out. Oh, he gonna speak the truth on something? Okay, we gonna take him out. This sitting right here with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is why he felt like he needed to protect himself. Because of some type of truth or clarity that he spoke. But he's coming through spirit right now telling you, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what's up. I'm telling you. Huh? Aaron is telling you that this is how he died. Don't you see him laying there dead? Where he at? By the water. He was killed outside that water. He was killed and then he was submerged in that tub of water. Huh? You don't see the killer back there? He was killed out here. Then he was thrown in that water. That's why his fists coming through this water right here to tell you that this is the truth. What I'm saying to you, I ain't got no reason to lie to you. I don't know these people from Adam. I don't have to lie. But I don't discriminate. I wouldn't care if you was black, if you was white, you purple, you was orange. I'm not racist. I don't discriminate. So I will come on here and say this for anybody, no matter what race you are, no matter who you are. It's bullshit what they send these people through. And it's not okay. And you can't rock-a-bye, baby, me back to sleep. Because my third eye is wide open. I see this shit clearly. We got the Seven of Swords here that sit here with the same people he was in conflict with, the same people he was in that was in competition with him. They were spread. What was they doing? Lying, cheating, and stealing from him, sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, manipulating them, controlling them, using them, abusing them. They liars, cheaters, and fucking thieves. Yeah, they was. That's what spirits say. That's what Aaron is telling y'all. Look, he's telling you this is the truth and the clarity of what happened, why he died here. Because of lies, cheating, and stealings, deception, manipulation. That's why he died. He telling you right here. He telling you right here. But look, let me tell you something. There was somebody who was an air sign, whoever this Queen of Swords is, that's in his life, that's close to him. Somebody is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. She the one who really wanted change. She the one who really wanted him gone here. She also was the one that was sitting back doing that's heavy into spell work. She the one who manifested this up into bringing about this change, to having him killed, to cause this tower to collapse. But she's also involved with doing some type of spell work on him. She's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Queen of Swords here. There were several people that came out though, okay? But see, this is the reason why this what happened, y'all. There was a judgment, there was a decision. When this bitch here, whoever this Queen of Swords is in his life that's close to him, made this decision that she wanted that she wanted to bring about this change by manifesting his death to cause this tower to collapse in his life, y'all. She the one made the judgment here. Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, this sadness, this loss of him. This is here with the Five of Coins. This is the same bitch that abandoned him, left him out in the cold, neglected him. Sitting here with betrayal. He had 10 or more people that betrayed him. I seen several women in his life. There was somebody who was really close to him who was a water sign. This person is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She kept coming up. This can either be a lover or a child. Okay? But let me show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all the killers. Y'all think it's a game when it's really not. You see the devil? He was chained to the devil. He was chained to the devil. He had to sell his soul to the devil to get the bag. Okay? He was chained to the devil. He had addictive patterns of behavior. He did struggle with addictions. This could be sex addictions, alcohol addictions, or drug addictions. But it was because he was chained to the devil. It was because of all the pain, the suffering, and the torture that he endured. You understand what I'm saying? He suffered severely. Okay? But let me show y'all this. At the bottom. Let me show y'all what's at the bottom of the deck. We got the devil. This one of the killers right here. King of Cups. High Priestess. with the King of Swords. These the killers right here. This who showed up to kill him. This King of Cups and this King of Swords. There's a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, and there's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, are the ones who showed up to kill him. Okay? Devil, water sign energy, high priestess, air sign energy. They all chained to the devil. They working for the devil. They working for the satanic powers that be. They was given the order. They was given the hit. This secret information, this secret knowledge here. They was the ones who was sent to take them out. There's some type of relationship or something that he had with someone who is he had a lot of women in his life. There was a lot of women that came up in his life. Now, I don't know if these are sisters or these are lovers, but he had a lot of women in his life. This Queen of Swords here, she cold-blooded. She the one who made the ultimate decision, was doing spell work, and also made the ultimate decision to bring about this change and make the judgment decision to take his life out, and they went along with it. He's got a water sign woman, a Queen of Cups came out, who's very close to him. Now, like I said, this could be a girlfriend or a child, or somebody from his past or something, okay? But we also got a Queen of Pentacles. See, he got a lot of women in his life. Now, I don't want to say all these people are lovers or something like that, but this Queen of Pentacles came out next to the Four of Wands and the Lovers. So this looks like a marriage of some kind to me right here, okay? But there was a lot of women that came out, wanted to come out with him. But he had got to the point where he was in hermit mode, where he was, you know, had been hid out from the world because he was a target. Because he was being stalked, because he was being harassed. He had been gone within, then gone without, in hiding, in closing, away from everything and everybody. Okay? I told you he was dealing with he was dealing with money issues, and he was dealing with a lot of burdens, a lot of hardships, a lot of problematic situations over money. He was also being subjected to have to do certain things for money. These burdens was put on him on purpose. This was trauma that was forced upon him by other people here. They also put him in situations where he had to do some things strange for change as well. And it gave him a little or nothing for it. Just for what? To bring his life to an end. To bring a completion to his life. Okay? That's what's going on with this situation, y'all. This was a blessed sacrifice. He was murdered, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm not on here to make nothing up, okay? So let's get it. We're gonna get some further clarification for this situation. Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages. These are killers right here, though. Whoever this King of Cups is and this King of Swords is, was the cats that was sent to take him out. They the ones who got the order to do the hit. Okay? We got Satanic Cult here. He was dealing with issues with his dad's side of the family. He was dealing with issues with a manager. We have here your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to destroy you. I can't even make it up, bruh. He was being used in some type of sex ring as well. And this was like, this was hurting him. There were situations I seen where he was broken, man. There were situations where he had to recover from certain shit and heal from certain shit. And this is why he got to the point where he felt like he needed to protect himself. And this is when the satanic powers to be, oh, he ain't gonna play ball no more. We got to take him out. People spying on him. We got people spying on you. Okay? They had this secret 7 witches on him. There was up to 7 witches that was doing spell work on him. They was forcing him to travel, to take trips and shit. Shadow government the ones who, that's why I be telling y'all, when this shit pop off, the people closest to them be knowing what's going on. But them orders come from high up, baby. You understand me? Them orders come from high up. Human trafficking. This is what he had to be a part of for his career here. There's something very significant to a housekeeper. This housekeeper know more than what she is saying. He had copycats stealing his ideas. We got satanic powers that be. I told you the satanic powers that be was all over this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation, please? Please give us further clarification for the situation. He was hardworking. He was hardworking and a go-getter, okay? But people made his life hard. Made his life a living hell. Okay? Yeah, we got here somebody turned their back on you. He had a lot of people turn their back on him. Yeah. We have here, he or she only wants to be with you to make you a blood sacrifice for fame and fortune. Whoever that water sign was that he was dealing with a water sign who I believe is a celebrity too. Okay? This person is going to greatly benefit from this person's death as well. Could even be in on the blessed sacrifice here. Okay? This person could be a professional athlete that he was dealing with. Spirit say this is a staged event. Okay? We got what's done in the dark. So there was a lot of shit that went on in the dark with the satanic powers that be, human trafficking, sex rings, satanic cults. This is what this man had to deal with, okay? He was involved with somebody. One of them persons that I named is a professional athlete, okay? And whoever he or she is, because this card say he or she only want to be with you to make you a blood sacrifice for fame and fortune. He had nothing but negative energy all around him. Nothing but negative energy all around him. Spirit say this was an inside job. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation? What else is going on with this situation? He was feeling very secure. Somebody in the situation was feeling very secure here. He was suffering in silence. He was suffering in silence from trauma caused by no good family that turned his back on him. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation, please? What else is going on with this situation? I just see actor. Somebody who's a professional athlete as well as somebody who is an actor. Okay? Know what's going on. He was left out in the cold. Didn't I tell you he was left out in the cold? He was abandoned. He was neglected by these people. What else is going on with this spirit? So we have wickedness in high places here. Beast system 666. Yeah, this was all about money, Spirit is saying. This was all about money. What else is going on with this situation, Spirit? We got Dark Coven here. They claim his body was found by his housekeeper this morning, and she called 911 at 11 a.m. But something happened to him at midnight. He was actually dead the night before. He died at night, like at midnight. His body just wasn't found to this morning, but he had been dead from last night. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation? Yeah, he's saying they spreading lies. They were spreading lies about him. They were spreading lies about him or on him. on, guys. Let me scoot these up so we can get some more messages. But he had, everybody was working against him. Like, no bullshit. The people closest to him, you know, it's always the people closest to them. I always try to pretend like, oh, they so sad and they so hurt. When you turned your back on him a long damn time ago, you wasn't really for him like that. You was for using him for anything he had to make you look better or live better or what the hell ever. But when he was in need or some type of shit, you wasn't there for him. Yeah, he said that's the truth. That's clarity. So you weren't really for him. That shit pissed me off. Then time these people get blood sacrifice. You got a whole bunch of sorry ass jokers that sit up act like they just love them so much. They just cared so damn much. I doubt that very seriously, because if you did, they probably wouldn't be dead. So you're lying. But yeah, it got to the point where, see, because what they do a lot of times with these, yeah, he was also dealing with some type of illegal government experimentation as well. He could have been chipped or implanted. This is how they was keeping a track of him, okay? Tracking and tracing him, okay? We know that he was a male singer. He was a rapper as well as an actor, okay? What they do with these celebrities a lot of times, okay, like in their prime, you know, they put them up on pedestals. They tell the world, you know, they the best of their craft and this, that, and the other, and make them a household name and shit like that. And then after a while, they put them on the shelf. And while they got them sitting on the shelf and nobody's heard any new things from them, they don't mean they fell off the face of the earth. They no longer a celebrity. No, they pimping them out. They passing them around. They force them to be into all type of satanic, masonic, demonic ass rituals and different shit, and human trafficking and sex rings and satanic cults and all other type of sneaky, freaky, creepy ass shit that they force them to be a part of just for them to keep getting money. And this is what he was going through. And this is the reason why this man, and also they do spell work on you, they hunting you, taunting you, they following you, they watching, they'll never leave you alone, okay? And this breaks them down. And that's the reason why you see so many of them end up turning to, you know, using drugs from time to time, or drinking or something like that, just to cope with the shit that they have to go through. Just to cope with the shit that they have to go through. They are tortured. He has some dealings with several different people. I'm seeing a lot of different professions come out here. I've seen male singer, professional athlete, actress, and actor already. There's also various different artists, okay? But like I told you, he's got people in his family who are also in the industry as well, okay? But with the high priestess here, there's a lot of things that's hidden, a lot of things that's secret information, secret knowledge, occultic knowledge, a lot of satanic, masonic, demonic things that was going on behind the scenes. It was nothing but bad vibes all around, okay? Y'all have no idea what these people have to endure, what they have to go through. The shit that they have to see. It seriously gets grotesque. Okay? From blood sacrifice of animals, the blood sacrifice of children, drinking blood, pests, the little shit parties. And I mean that literally. The shit play and all other type of shit that be going on. Y'all have no idea. This is what breaks these people. The conjuring up of demons and all the voodoo, the black magic, the demonic shit that gets conjured up in them, around them and shit. This is the shit that haunts them and taunts them. You would need to be high too, dealing with that shit. I told you, we got illegal implantation. He had a chip in him. This how they be able to track and trace them. Yeah. He endured satanic ritual abuse, Spirit is saying. When he got tired of being abused like that and not having anything, is when they decided they was going to take him out. It's when they decided they was going to sacrifice him. That he was worth more dead than alive. Yeah. That's what happened. That's what happened. What else? What else is going on with this situation? What else is going on with this situation? I keep seeing FBI. They're going to have the satanic powers that be to cover this up. It's going to definitely be covered up. We got the devil in disguise here. Okay? He was dealing with some shape-shifting ass individuals. Some demonic ass individuals. Wicked, evil, two-faced, satanic, masonic, demonic ass individuals. There was a secret spy that was around him, who was assigned to him. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation? What else is going on with this situation? He was dealing something with something that had to do with a director or a producer as well. Somebody who is a CEO of something. Spirit, what else is going on with Aaron Carter in reference to his death? What else is going on with Aaron Carter in reference to his death? He sold his soul to get the bag. He sold his soul to get the bag. Yep, look at this. Blood sacrificing, family, lovers, and friends for money. This is what it's all about. This is why his life was snuffed out. Family, lovers, and friends was involved with sacrificing him for money. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. He couldn't trust anybody. He couldn't trust anybody at all. They had him a part of some sex ring shit, human trafficking shit, drug trafficking shit. I feel like he was the one that was... These are multiple situations where he was trafficked, as well as other situations going on here. I must say allegedly, okay? I must say allegedly because of these situations here. But that's what's coming out in the cards, y'all. He definitely had a stalker. He had somebody who was stalking him, watching him at all times, reporting back on him. Yes, somebody close to him was a warlock, a male witch. Okay. We got they fucked up a long time ago at the bottom of the deck with FBI agent here. Okay, guys. I think that's all of those messages I'm going to take. Let's see if we can clarify some of these, because this is a lot of energy out here. Spirit, what else can you give us any more on this situation? Give us a let's clarify this satanic cult, sex ring, human trafficking, satanic powers that be, what's done in the dark, money and bad vibes all around, which you can't trust anybody. Can we clarify that, please, Spirit? We got the witchy twitchy card here. This is something that was being forced on him. He was put under spells. He was put under curses. There was dark arts, dark magic being done. He was blood sacrificed. Rituals had to be done. Black magic, voodoo practices, Satanism, devil worship, secret societies, witch covens, satanic cults. Okay? This is what they forced him to be a part of. Spirit, clarify your daddy's side of the family, people spying on you, career, hardworking, staged event, dark coven, illegal implantation chip. Okay? So he was being bullied. He was being bullied. This is my stop the bullying card here. How you a leader, but you manipulate and control others by trying to bully them into submission. He was being bullied. Okay? He was purposely being bullied and picked on, manipulated, controlled, forced into submission by others. Spirit, clarify manager, secret 7 witches, housekeeper. Somebody turned their back on you, negative energy, abuse, bullying, midnight moon, satanic ritual abuse, stalker, and somebody close to you is a warlock, a male witch. We have the moon here. So there was a lot of things that was done in secret, that was done in hiding, that was done behind the scenes, behind closed doors, okay? A lot of things that's secret, that's hidden, okay? The moon speaks to what's done in the dark. It also can speak to moon magic or any type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo being done here, okay? Aaron Carter was feeling overwhelmed, was feeling saddened, okay? Was wanting to hide himself or hide out here, okay? There were things that were being done to manipulate and control his his conscious mind. He was in fear. There was decisions that was being made about him behind the scenes. There was illusions that was being created to him. This speaks to criminal activity and dilemmas, okay, going on as well here, okay? So to clarify, your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to destroy you with shadow government, copycats stealing your ideas. He or she only want to be with you to make you a blood sacrifice for fame and fortune. They're spreading lies, illegal government experimentation, and the devil in disguise here with secret spy. Okay, we have here my don't believe in hype, believe in unicorns card here. This talks about the ops around you are gaslighting you. So this person had a whole bunch of people who were gaslighting him. He was a targeted individual. He was being targeted, gaslit by these people. These people played mind games with him, okay? They emotionally abused him, okay? There was a lot of lies, deception, manipulation, okay? He was under some type of mind control, and he was being gang stalked by multiple persons here, okay? They were full of nothing but trickery, okay? Nothing but trickery to deceive and manipulate him, okay? Spirit, clarify inside job. Somebody feeling insecure, suffering in silence from trauma caused by no good family, left out in the cold, wickedness in high places. Be system 666 with the high priestess, secret spy. Yeah, we got partners in crime. So this let us know that there was multiple persons who came together to work against him, okay? This was an inside job, okay? That they plotted, planned, schemed, set up in order to take him out for the purposes of finances, money, and resources, okay? Spirit, give me, please clarify these professions of these other people over here. Who are these persons? Who are these persons? Who are these other persons? Were these just people he knew? Okay, so I see the 10 of Cups here. These could be other people that he was partnered up with, family with, friends with, had some sort of relation with. Okay, Spirit, please clarify the devil, the King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Wow. Wow. He was also dealing with some bad romance, some toxic lovers here. Yeah. With the death card here. Somebody was also blackmailing him with some type of sex tape that they had on here. Some type of revenge porn that was recorded using some type of hidden camera. Okay. With some type of illegal surveillance. He was recorded having sex with... Ooh. His sexual escapades were recorded, and they were being used as blackmail. They were being used as blackmail, or he was being threatened to be killed. Yeah, he was getting unwanted romantic advances from other men. Okay, that's this stalker energy. Okay, they had this lustful obsession for him. Yeah, with the keep on moving energy here. Mm. He was really burdened though. He was really burdened. We got this abusive mother here. Whoever, this is my bad mother card here. Whoever this bad mother is, she do spell work. She's unloving. She's into dark arts, magic practices. She's mean. She's surly. She could be a witch. Okay, she could be a pimping mom, neglectful, hot-tempered, very hateful. Okay, this also says child killer here. Okay, very envious and jealousy here. Okay, this says narc need help. She could be a narcissist, but she's abusive, wicked, not nurturing at all. Whoever this bad mother energy is. Okay, are there any other messages? Are there any other messages, Spirit? He wanted to be left alone. He was being pressured into something, bullied into something, continuing something. He wanted to be left alone. He wanted them to stop bothering him. Okay, he said he rejected someone. He said no. This is my no does not mean convince me card here. Yeah, because somebody was like, how bad do you want it? He needed something and it was like, how bad do you want it? And he was being forced, something was being forced on him to do something he didn't want to do. Okay, this is why he panicked. He was burdened. He was stressed out by this. Okay, this could have something to do with being with another man here, or something worse, because we got the devil card here. Okay, something very sinister, very evil, very wicked that he didn't want to do. Okay, and this is when they decide to take him out. Yeah, this is when they decide to take him out. We got not today Satan here. They started doing heavy spell work on him. Okay, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, curses, hexes, sex magic. Okay, witchcraft, root work. Okay, trying to bully him into submission. But he didn't feel right about something. He didn't like something. He didn't want to do something. He went with his gut on something. Okay. Yeah, we got shh. Some things are best kept secret here. Don't ask, don't tell here. So it's something he was dealing with in, behind the scenes or whatever that they have to go through, that they have to deal with here. But he tried to keep this to himself. Yeah, we have here, keep your distance here. He was trying to keep his distance from these people, but this is when they decided to take him out because he wasn't going to play ball here. Okay. Yeah, this is my dead body card here, and this is interesting because you see that water, you see those waves coming up here. We got the serpent energy here. This is my dead body card here. That's usually found in water, that's abandoned in water. Okay, this person, he was murdered. Okay, this also, if you look at this, you see what that say down here? Junkie hidden away. They're gonna say that he was high, that he was he took a bunch of drugs, he got in the tub and he drowned here, but he was drugged. Whether he was on any drugs, willing himself, he was set up and there was drugs that was put in his system and he was killed, and then he was submerged in that water, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And this is what brought his life to an end. There was a completion of a cycle here. Completion of a cycle. There's also something that's on his phone. He received some type of messages or something on his phone. There's something on his phone. Some type of messages or something from someone. Maybe the persons who showed up that day here, okay? We got the Ace of Swords with the Moon here. There's some type of truth or clarity pertaining to something secret, something hidden, something that was going on behind the scenes, something that has to do with these secret hidden treasure islands, human trafficking, sex trafficking operations here, okay, and what they was trying to force on him and what they was trying to force him to do. There's some type of evidence on his phone. Yeah, Aaron is coming through and he's telling y'all to pay attention to the enemy subliminal witch language, okay? Yeah, he was being surveillanced heavily through artificial intelligence, some type of technology, okay, hidden camera, spyware, okay, illegal surveillance here. He was being hacked, tracked, and he was celebrity whacked here, okay? They was tapping his phones. They was stalking him in all kinds of ways. All kinds of ways. Yeah, he was stressed the hell out. We got trouble in minds here, okay? He was stressed the hell out, okay, about money, okay? Something to do with kids. There was a lot of disappointment, loss, stress, sadness, anxiety. He may have even been dealing with layoff or job loss or breakups, family, okay? He was dealing with a lot of different things. There was a lot of people that turned their back on him, though, okay? Yeah, we got to pick your poison here, okay? Sex, drugs, alcohol, money, partying, violence, porn, lying, killing, cheating, still. I mean, there's a multitude of different things on here. Spirit say pick your poison because all of it was going on around him, okay? But we got the Monarch programming card here. He was under mind control. The government was using some type of governmental experimentation on him. He was programmed with Monarch programming, MK Ultra mind control, okay? Neurolinguistic programming or remote neural monitoring was also being used to brainwash him, to monitor him, to track him. He endured satanic ritual abuse as well, okay? He could have also gone through some type of vigorous beta sex kitten programming as well. He was really going through. The satanic powers that be sent him through it, okay? He was being blackmailed, though. He was being blackmailed. There's a sex tape. He was being blackmailed. There's a sex tape. Okay? And this is what caused this tower to collapse here. This is what caused this tragic, sudden death of him. Okay? This was murder, though. This was murder. There's a lot of deception and chaos around this situation here. Something that he was forced to do just to have money, just to sustain his career, was secretly recorded and was being used as blackmail on him, as well as other things that was forced upon him as well, guys. Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages. What else is going on? Yeah, somebody wanted a change. Somebody wanted a major shift, a major change to come about, okay? There was something that changed, okay? Somebody received some type of message of concern, okay? This person got some type of message of concern pertaining to something. This could be the evidence, the information that's on his phone. This came from a false person, somebody who's wearing a mask, somebody who's not who they appear to be, somebody who is fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue, dishonest, disloyal, a manipulator, a con artist here. Something changed because of some type of message of concern that he got from this false person here, okay? Somebody that's a main male here. Spirit, what else is going on with the situation? What else is going on with the situation? Okay, we got coffin here. This death card here that took place in this house. Yeah. This is all for money. Great fortune here. All for the love of money. Okay. Got despair here. Somebody's in despair. He was in despair. I see this not hiring sign behind him. He was in despair. Okay. Over work, over money, over relationships, over family, over a lot of things that he was having to endure because he was being blackmailed, because he was being used and abused. There was a lot of things that he was going through here. But somebody, he was breaking down. His programming was breaking down. Okay. And there was an ultimate decision, a judgment that was made to sacrifice him, to bring about a change by sacrificing him in order to bring in this sudden wealth. Okay. Hmm. Spirit, are there any other messages? Okay, so we got concern here. After he got this message of concern, he literally said in this house, worried, scared, in concern over something or about something in particular. What else is going on with the situation, Spirit? What else is going on with this situation? Whatever this false person sent this message to tell him about, I feel like it was about something they wanted him to do in order for him to get this money. It has something to do with the child here. Spirit, what else is going on here? He has some kind of encounter with an official person. Whoever this male is that he got this message from was somebody in power, somebody in authority, somebody high up. Okay, yeah, this wealthy man who's an official person in power. Okay, it's who he got these messages from. This is a trafficking situation. Something that he was being forced to do or having to do or something. To take some type of trip or journey or this is trafficking. We got family room here. What else is going on with the situation, Spirit? Okay, we got occupation here. Yeah, this is shit that was being forced on him just to have a job here. We also have thief here. Okay, individuals were stealing from him. Okay, people were stealing from him, a lot from him. And he felt trapped. He felt stuck in some type of commitment, some type of partnership, some type of relationship. He felt stuck, restricted, unable to move, imprisoned in a situation that he couldn't get out of. Okay, and they was working him hard. Okay, for like nothing, just for him to get this little bit of unexpected income. He had to work so hard for it, like literally work really, really hard for it. Okay, and he felt imprisoned in this relationship or partnership, or you know, whatever this shit was that they had him in. This is crazy. And I feel like he reached a breaking point. Like he could no more. He said no. He refused, and they decided to take him out. They decided to take him out. Okay. Spirit, clarify change. What is this change about? Oh, we got misfortune here. This change is going to bring about a misfortune here. Okay. These messages that he got, this message of concern that he got with the hope card here is something that hurt him. Something that like hit his heart. Spirit, who is this false person? What is this false person here? What is this false person here? Whoever this false person is a pleasure seeker. They do shit for their own amusement, their own enjoyment, their own ill will here. Okay? Spirit, clarify main male. Clarify main male. They could have also wanted him to give up a sacrifice, and he refused. He didn't want to. If he have any children, they could have wanted a sacrifice. He could have gotten word from higher up that they wanted a sacrifice of a child, of it, or his child, or a child, or something, and he said no. He refused, and so they took him out. Yeah, that was his main male that sent him these messages here. Yeah, yeah. They even sent him. He knew he was gonna die. They even sent him some messages, news, information, communication. They was gonna take him out unless he did what he was told. Spirit, clarify house. Clarify house. Clarify house. Clarify house, please. Yeah, he was in despair. He sat in his house in despair here. He sat in his house in despair here. In order for him to get this money, he was told that he was going to have to do what they wanted him to do. Service here talks about you doing work for someone, you working for someone, or doing a deed for someone to get this money here, okay? He was in despair about this money here. Spirit, clarify sudden wealth here. He was being stolen from. The thief card here. Spirit, clarify concern. Clarify concern. He was going to have to yeah, I can't even make it up, y'all. Child, money here. This is what he was worried about. This was he concerned about. A child. Whoever sent him that secret lettering messaging, okay, they wanted a sacrifice for him. They either wanted him to go, they wanted the death of a child, sacrifice of a child, and if not, they were going to kill him. This was set up. So he sat in concern about this child here. To clarify child, we got money here. Spirit, clarify wealthy man, official person. Wealthy man, official person. Yeah. The only way this man was going to give him this money, he's the one who sent him these messages about this money here. The only way he was going to give him this, okay? They either wanted him to travel. They wanted him to travel to go get this child or go do something to this or something, okay? But this is, yeah. Journey here, death here with journey. They wanted him to travel to go partake in this, what they was asking him to do. And then I feel like this is when he resisted. And they made the decision to kill him. Hold on, guys. Spirit, clarify family room. And with this family room here, this leads me to believe that they wanted a sacrifice of either a child of kids or somebody in his family. We got Lord here. This is somebody in power and authority of influence of some kind that sit here on family room. Yeah. He was being used, man. This is servant. They came out on occupation. They was using him as a sex slave, man. They was using him to perform duties for money. Look at this. Servant sits on occupation. Money sits on child. Service sits on great fortune. And pleasure seekers sit on false person. Y'all know what this is, man. What he had to do. What he had to be about. Okay? Yeah. Ain't this a bitch? This dude is the enemy, though. This wealthy man, this official person, is being shown as the enemy. Okay? Spirit, clarify thief. Why is thief here? Why he was in sorrow about this. He didn't want to be a part of this. He didn't want to do this. Why is thief here? Yeah. Merchant. Sorrow and merchant sits on thief. This is some type of trafficking operation or some type of shit that he's been forced to be a part of because of this foe here. He set up in this room, man, and deep thought about this situation of what this foe, this enemy, this opponent wanted him to do, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. This got way deeper than I expected it to. The fact of the matter is that he was sacrificed. He was sacrificed. And the only reason why I went this deep with this message is to just show y'all the bullshit that they be coming up with. They'll roll out any type of cover story. Like, come on, how many full-grown ass men do you know in your life who done died by drowning in the tub? First of all, how many men do you know take baths? If given an option, if they have a shower and a tub, we're going here and take a bath rather than take a shower. Okay? Spirit, clarify change and misfortune. Clarify change and misfortune. We got emotional loss here. He was suffering and enduring a lot of emotional loss. Spirit, clarify message of concern and hope. Clarify message of concern and hope. We got conflict and defeat. Spirit, clarify false person and pleasure seekers. Okay. Heartache and loss. Spirit, clarify main male and messenger. Main male and messenger. This had him in mental conflict. These messages that were sent to him. Spirit, clarify coffin and letter. We got deception and envy. He probably was given an ultimatum. Either you're going to do what we want you to do, or we going to kill you. If you're not going to do what we want you to do, we're going to give you an option. Either you kill yourself, or we going to come and do it. And gave him a time to have it done. Yeah, he was suffering in silence. Sitting here with house and despair. He was suffering in silence. Okay? Spirit, clarify great fortune in service. Okay? Emotional withdrawal. He didn't want to do this anymore. He didn't want to be used and abused anymore. You see him sitting here by this water? Spirit, clarify despair and fortune. Despair and fortune here. Yeah, we got truth here. We got truth here. He spake some type of truth. He stood his ground on something. Okay, and that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. Spirit, clarify sudden wealth and thief. Clarify sudden wealth and thief. Okay, so we got disruption here. There was a disruption in their plans and what they wanted him to do and what they wanted done. There was a disruption. Spirit, clarify concern and child. Concern and child. Okay, we got choose wisely here. He was in concern of what they wanted him to do that has something to do with this child here. Okay, and this is what created obstacles and challenges from here. We got to clarify child with money. We got obstacles and challenges here. He stood up against the satanic powers that be, and this is the results of it. Spirit, clarify wealthy man, official person, enemy, and gift. Wealthy man, official person, enemy, and gift. We got shadow. There's a shadow group. They in the shadows. They give them orders, tell them what to do. Oh, you can't have this unless you do this. They want to run, rule, and control everything and every aspect of a person's life. I told you. Didn't I tell you? He stood his ground. He stood his ground against them. Said no. Rejected them. Refused them. And this is the reason why he was sacrificed. Spirit, clarify journey and death. Clarify journey and death. Sacrifice. Somebody traveled to him to kill him. They wanted him to travel to go and they wanted a blessed sacrifice. They wanted a blessed sacrifice. Period, point blank. Spirit, clarify family and Lord. Family and Lord. Yeah. We got partnerships and alliances here. So the family is teamed up with these satanic powers that be, working with these satanic powers that be, for these satanic powers that be themselves, so they in on the setup. Spirit, clarify occupation and servant. Occupation and servant. Occupation and servant. Clarify occupation and servant. Okay. We got temptation. See, this is how they treat them. The temptation is just like the devil. The evil, the wicked shit, the sinister shit. The sex, the drugs, everything that's tempting to you. And even other sinister, evil, wicked ass shit here. Temptation sitting here on occupation and servant. It was using him like a sex slave, bruh. Spirit, clarify, what's this? Clarify thief, sorrow, and merchant. Thief, sorrow, and merchant. Thief, sorrow, and merchant. So we got movement, choices, and decisions here. The only way for him to hold on to his recognition and his and get reward, okay, is for him to do what they wanted him to do. And he was in sorrow about it. He didn't want to be a part of this human trafficking. He didn't want to be human trafficked. He didn't want to be used or abused or have to cause anybody else to suffer either, just for him to have anything. He broke. He stood his ground. Okay? And in the end, he was trapped in fear. And they killed him. They killed him. They killed him. They had him trapped in fear. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Cups with this Wheel of Fortune over here with all these other people. It's Ten of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we got the waiting game. See, all these people over here, we got the Ten of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune here. They just sitting around waiting. They're sitting around waiting to see what decision was going to be made, what was going to happen, how this was going to go down. That folks sitting and waiting to get their payouts, waiting to get their money. Yeah. Spirit, clarify bad romance, toxic lovers, death with the Three of Swords going through the sextant. So we got discontent and boredom, sitting here with trapped in fear. He was being blackmailed. He was being used. He was being abused. Not even for much. For a little bit of money here. Yeah. And so we got this transformation here at the bottom of the deck here. This transformation at the bottom of the deck here. Because the powers, the satanic powers that be, decided to take him out. Yeah. Didn't I tell y'all this is harvest season? Material harvest, power, material harvest, transformation. They wanted a sacrifice. They wanted a sacrifice. So this man was sacrificed, y'all. This is what happened to Aaron Carter. Okay, we're gonna close this reading up. Let me just check and see if there are any other messages. Spirit, are there any other messages? He got to the point where he was a loner. Aaron was a loner. Okay, we got here, is it possible that once a target, always a target? So he was definitely being targeted in more ways than one. Okay, there was also family secrets. We got family secrets. Shh. Okay, so there was a lot of secrets that was going on in the family here. We have making a mistake you have to live with forever. So something was eating his conscience up. Okay, something that have to do with some type of third-party situation. Didn't I tell you there was a sex tape that was being used as blackmail? Okay, we got karmic mother and father. Okay, so he had karmic people around him that was using him for money. There was some domestic violence situations that went on, okay, that caused him harm here, okay. We have hired hitman. There was a hitman that was hired to take him out. Spirit, what else is going on? We got Shiesty sisters here. Your Shiesty sisters. We have here your sisters and brothers hate you for no reason. Okay. So he could have obviously been dealing with family issues, allegedly. Spirit, what else is going on with the situation? He was suffering in silence. He's definitely suffering in silence because of everything he was having to endure. There was sex magic being used on him. Somebody had a voodoo doll that they were using on him. We have here, how do you make it when you have no family or friends here? Once again, we have family secrets here. Okay. He was definitely all up in his feelings about everything that was going on in his life. We got baby blues, new life. So there was definitely something with a baby. I'm not sure if he was with somebody who just recently had a baby. He has a baby by somebody, or because of the situation of what they wanted from him that had to do with a child or a baby or something. Okay. But he was definitely feeling the effects of that. Spirit, what else is going on? We got here, somebody's mama is a hating ass bitch. He was being sleep deprived. Spirit, are there any other messages? He was dealing with some type of issues with a girlfriend that he had. There was a witch doctor that was doing some type of root work or spell work on him. Spirit, are there any other messages in this deck that I need to share with the collective? Any other messages in this deck that I need to share with the collective? We got here, I'm watching you. So he was definitely being stalked. He was being watched. Somebody was telling him, I'm watching you. Okay. We got the enemy still watching and sending ops your way here. So he was definitely being stalked by individuals. The The satanic powers that be, those high up in power who, you know, got foot soldiers that do their dirty work here. Yeah, Spirit is saying that the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets here. Okay, somebody who's an air energy, like I told you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, is heavily involved in this situation here. Okay, that basically made the call, made the ultimate call to have his life snuffed out for the purposes of money. Spirit, what else? What other messages do I need to share in reference to Aaron Carter? Yeah, somebody wanted to win at all costs over him in an effort to control him. Okay, they were doing love spells on him, sex magic on him, binding spells on him. Okay, but there was hitman who was hired to specifically to take him out here. Okay, let me check my other deck, guys, and we're gonna wrap this reading up. Spirit, what other messages? Okay, so we have devil worshippers here. So he was definitely dealing with issues due to devil worshippers. He obviously had to sell out too for his career. He had to partake in some things as well, but there was a legal harassment that was going on. Okay, Spirit is saying that his death, what really happened to him, there's a cover up that is going on. Okay, he had black witches who was doing spell work on him. Okay, we got jealousy here. People was jealous of him. Black magic was being done on him. Okay, we know that he's a celebrity here. Okay, and he's in connection with other celebrities as well. He had to watch his surroundings at all, you know, at all times. Spirit is saying that this is an organized crime. This is set up, this is staged, this is planned, plotted, schemed. Okay, we have here somebody playing with demons. So he was definitely being haunted and taunted by demons. Okay, in the end, he decided that he would not be bullied, and this is the reason why they sacrificed him. Okay, they had secret hidden cameras that was watching him here. Okay, there was traitors all around him that turned their back on him as well. Spirit is saying, okay. We have breaking news here, so of course this made breaking news. Okay, the death of this celebrity. So we have here, is you rolling, bitch I might be. Okay, so he was no stranger to popping pills or whatever, but there was more there. Yeah, he basically said that he had that to come out but he was like, that's not what killed him. Okay, it was a whole agenda in behind why he was killed. Okay, governmental genocide here. He had nothing but sellouts all around him. Okay, they were like everywhere. His neighbors, co-workers, family, strangers, lovers, partners, friends, allegedly. Like, the sellouts was all around him. Okay, he was being blackmailed. I told you, this is ridiculous. Okay, they were spreading there was a bunch of lies and deceptions that was spread around about him. Okay, that was purposely set up to make him look bad in different ways. Okay, Spirit is saying this whole situation is just a low down and dirty shame. Okay, there was a lot of manipulation tactics that was used, okay, to attack Aaron Carter. Spirit is saying that at the end of the day, this was ultimate betrayal for wealth, power, status, and privilege here, okay? They could no longer control him. He stood up against them. He said no. He rejected them, okay? He decided he wasn't going to be bullied anymore. He wasn't going to be used and abused anymore, okay? And they could no longer control him. So when they realized they could no longer control him, they decided to kill him, okay? Order out of chaos, problem, reaction, solution here. Spirit, what else is going on with this situation? Oh shit, I got cloning lab here. They could have had a clone of him. Spirit could be saying they could have killed the real him a long time ago. Spirit could be saying that this was their clone, his clone that they killed off today. Okay? Because we got cloning lab here. But he was cloned at some point in time. or he's just coming through telling me some information, like he was either taken to a cloning lab or something that they do at a cloning lab. But usually when I get this out, the person probably has been cloned. Spirit saying them folks ain't right. We got brother betrayal here. So he was betrayed by a brother. We got drug dealers with bad intentions here. Somebody that he was dealing with or worked with is a rapist. We got Mr. Casanova is a rapist. Somebody that he had to work with or deal with, it was a rapist and took advantage of him. He dealt with a lot of, oh shit, yeah. He was a targeted individual. We have here the whole family is in on it, allegedly, okay? Somebody put a spell on him, okay? The enemy was big mad, okay? Gang stalking was going on. He couldn't trust anybody, okay? We got soulless beings here. I told you he received some type of swift communication, messages, news, information, okay? He did struggle with on and off again drug addiction here, okay? We got hackers, trackers, and whackers here, okay? The chicks that was in his life was nothing but money-hungry gold diggers, okay? We got prostitution ring here. Spirit, what else is going on? What else is going on with the situation? What else do I need to share with the collective? We got here, they're dangerous, okay? The individuals who ultimately took him out, that, you know, the satanic powers that be, okay? They're dangerous, he's saying here. They was forcing him to do something strange for some change, and he was tired of it. He was tired of it. We got con artists here. Okay, he had a lot of con artists full of trickery and bad energy all around him. They were doing voodoo on him. They were sick Satanists working against him. Somebody is tampering with evidence as it relates to this situation here. Okay, somebody, he may have been struggling with sex addiction as well. And somebody like used that to their advantage to abuse him. Okay, there was some type, he endured abuse, okay, mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, as well as sexual abuse here. Okay, he may have some messy sisters. Okay, I also seen sibling rivalry here. Okay, we got liars, cheaters, and thieves here. Liars, cheaters, and thieves here. Setup gone wrong. Crooked government officials. Okay. Destruction. Trauma forced upon you. Okay. This was revenge. Okay. They wanted revenge on him. So they decided to betray him. Because they're backstabbers. Because they was jealous and envious of him. Because they hate him. Spirit is saying that they're hypocrites here. There was burdens caused on him by others. He endured a lot of childhood trauma and drama as well, okay? We got underground pizza here. So this is the human sex trafficking of underage children here. Somebody was a deadbeat dad, whether this is his dad or Spirit is trying to come. Somebody was a deadbeat dad here, okay? We have here your exes are all ops purposely sent in your life to sabotage you. So it seems like every woman that he had a relationship with or was involved with was gold diggers who was purposely sent in his life to sabotage him or set him up or spy on him in some type of way here, okay? Whoever that air sign is that came out in the initial reading, the other cards here, they're very bossy, manipulative, controlling, okay? And gossip a lot, okay? Yeah, and as I was saying that, we have the gossip card here. Whoever this air sign energy is a female, okay? This is somebody related to him. We got powerful business moguls who was in on the situation. We got murder is the case with satanic powers that be. He was suffering and enduring sleepless nights because they was depriving him of sleep. Spirits say the rabbit hole goes deep. Okay. We got down low brother here. He could have a down low brother or something. Okay. Animal sacrifices was going on and being done. He could have been married with children, or somebody was married with children here. I just seen the card married with children. So somebody was married with children. Okay. He's most definitely had a stalker. He had people watching him, stalking him, following him like all the time. He was dealing with some heavy burdens. But at the end of the day, guys, this was murder. Okay. That's period, point blank. Okay. All these other messages is extra. You know, I just did all of this work just to let you all know that this man was murdered. Okay. There ain't no grown man. Okay. Drowned in no bathtub. Okay. I won't give a damn what he was high on, okay? Even he was high and cool to brown, and one wanted to say he overdosed and got into, he would have overdosed sitting up. He wouldn't drown. A grown-ass man is not going to drown in a bathtub. It's virtually impossible for anybody to drown in a bathtub unless they're an infant, a toddler, or something, okay? So I'm just tired of the powers that be, their lies and their deceptions, okay? But this was a murder mystery, okay, for Aaron Carter, okay, who died today, November 5th, 2022, okay? Like I said, who was found by his housekeeper, body submerged in a bathtub full of water. 911 was called at 11 a.m. and the caller claimed that he had drowned in the tub, okay? But spirits say that's a damn lie, okay, guys? So I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for watching. I will say, I really don't like saying that these readings are for entertainment purposes only, because I don't find this to be entertaining, okay? I don't do this to make up things, to lie to you. I feel like when people tell you something is done for entertainment purposes only, they're trying to entertain you. They're lying to you. They're putting on a show. They're putting on an act. This is no damn show. This is not scripted. This is no act, okay? This is not some setup here, okay? But, you know, a lot of people do so for their own protections and different things. So for the sake of saying, I will say that, okay? I will say allegedly, which, you know, I'm led by spirit, okay? So if spirit say it, then that's what it is, okay? There's really nothing alleged to it, okay? Because like I said, I don't come on here to lie. I have absolutely no reason to lie, okay? This is hard work. This is real work. I've been on here with you all over an hour. I literally would not waste my time coming on here to just lie to you about some random stuff, okay? That I don't even necessarily have to speak about. You understand what I'm saying? So, I did this reading because I'm tired of these celebrities being done the way they are done. They keep killing these celebrities off left and right, back to back to back to back to back, and it's the same shit. And y'all just eat it up in the new, when you see it in the news, when you see it in the media, when you see it on the web, like all the damn time. And that's the shit that's created to entertain you. Okay, so I didn't do this shit to entertain you. Okay, but for the sake of saying, if I need to, I will say, you know, for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, you know, all that other crap or whatever, hoo-ha, blah blah. But this is real. This man was being used, he was being abused, he was being blackmailed, he was being set up, okay? They wanted him to do something, they requested him to do something. He finally decided to stand his ground, to reject them, to say no, and they decided to off him, okay? What, did he have any struggles in his life? Yeah, there's a lot of people fall down, okay, make mistakes, they dust, and you dust yourself off, you get back up, okay? It's a lot of people who go through things, okay? And it's a many of you, if you were going through the things that these people had to go through, it's not many of you that will be able to do so sober, you know. So everybody go through something sometime, but you dust yourself off, you learn from your mistakes, you get up, you try again or whatever, okay? But when you are constantly under attack all day, every day, it's harder for some than others, okay? It's mind over matter, okay? You got to have a strong mind to deal with a lot of these things, okay? But when, you know, when the end is near and the end comes, okay, and you got to make that ultimate decision, okay, where you have to be selfless, okay? It's somebody else's life or your life. Otherwise, you can't have a career. Otherwise, you can't have any money. If you don't do what we say, he finally got tired. Because everybody was around him was betraying him. And this is what it resorted to. And these people decided to snuff his life out. Because he didn't want to be a puppet anymore. He didn't want to be a slave anymore. He didn't want to be used and abused anymore. So here we are, yet again. Another slain celebrity. By the satanic powers that be. And I'm telling you, he just died today, so you wait on it. He's going to say, when his toxicology report comes back, it's going to say, oh, his body was full of drugs. He overdosed. You know, they're liable to say, oh, he had this, that, and the other type of pills in him, fentanyl in him, and alcohol level was such and such, such and such. You know, whatever they decide to come up with to make it seem like he was highly intoxicated and decide to get it. Who in the hell that high decides, oh, yeah, I'm going to go and take a bath now? Nobody. They just sit up, chill out wherever they at, and keep getting the fuck high. They don't have the mind to be like, you know what, I'm just going to get in the tub right now and wash my ass. No. It's not how that works. And if they were that high, technically, they would probably stumble over something, fall out or something before they even got naked to get in the damn tub, okay? Y'all have to use common sense. But these people, when they do this shit, they don't care what cover story they roll out with. They don't care if it makes sense. No, because they depend on you. These people spend billions or trillions of dollars yearly just to keep y'all ass brainwashed, dumbed down, and under mind control. They keep y'all entertained with all. They the ones entertaining you. This ain't entertainment for me. This is the truth. Okay? They the ones entertaining you. They the ones spend billions or trillions of dollars to entertain your ass. So that you won't care. So that you will be distracted. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, while you being distracted by all this shit, your government is behind the scene and got all kind of sneaky, freaky, creepy shit going on that they don't want you paying attention to. Behind the scene. Okay? All other type of shit going on in the world right now. Behind the scene. You got Putin going roar crazy. He ready to declare war on somebody else right the hell now. You got Pelosi's husband, the Speaker of the House husband who was attacked the other damn week, and all other kind of shit in the patsy that they put it on. Who claim he showed up there looking for Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, to kill her and shit. It's crazy. It's all kind of shit going on. And all this shit is set up to distract you while other shit is going on behind the scenes. Now, I would say the same thing. It's an absolute shame that would happen to her damn husband. I believe that was meant to be a sacrifice. But really and truly, it was meant to be a threat. It was a threat towards Nancy Pelosi and her husband. And that's some secret shit that's going on behind the scenes. But that was a threat. There was them subliminally saying, hey, if you don't get on board, if you don't do what we want you to do, what we told you to do, this is not going to be an accident next time. This is not going to be a threat next time. See, that's what that is. But y'all don't pay attention. Y'all too busy being entertained. Yeah. You're watching your footballs right now. And your wrestlings and every damn thing else is going on. Okay? And ain't nobody really paying attention. And then when these things happen, y'all take all of a day to say, oh, how awful is that? And then you go on living your supposed best life. When you surrounded by witches, warlocks, and demons every damn day, yet you have convinced yourself, actually they have convinced you that you are living your best life. And you continue to say the dumb shit. So this is what's happening in America and all around the world. Okay? So when I tell you that this type of shit is not entertainment, this is sad. This is heartbreaking. And this is seriously unfortunate. And I feel like it has gotten so ridiculous that it has gotten to the point where these people live and breathe and eat off of we, the people. If our money and our support wasn't there, if you boycotted the entire, and if we got billions of people all around the world to boycott the entire industry, You will send the satanic powers that be a sign. We got to change something. We got to do something. Because they're losing money. Okay? They need to stop abusing these celebrities. They can't say it, but I can. It's bullshit. They're being used, they're being abused, they're being lied to, they're being stolen from, they're being pimped out, passed around, sodomized, and all kinds of cruel and unusual punishments is being forced upon them. All kind of sick, twisted, decrepit ass shit that is required of them. Fuck their degrees. Forget their knowledge. Forget their work ethic. How smart they are, how talented they are, any degrees of any damn thing they have. And whatever their particular fields of study is, it don't matter. That don't matter. Once the hell you get to Hollywood, that don't matter. Once you get to rumbling with the beast, it's about doing what the hell they want you to do, how they want you to. And it ain't got nothing to do with your talent, your skill, or your ability. Yet you got people dying to be in the industry every damn day. I guess you think it's going to change when the fuck you get there. Oh, they going to stop sacrificing people when the hell you get there, because you so talented, you so skilled. You know how much talent and skill is in the world? All over the world. You're not the only talented, skilled person in the damn world. We done seen some of the greatest. And they still set them up and sacrificed them. In our face, they call them the greatest. And then they said they was predators. And then they said they were drug addicts. And then they said they were junkies. And then they said they was drunks. And then they said they killed themselves. And then they said they were going to rehab. And then they said shit that they say about a regular, everyday, average Joe people every damn day is the same things that they be saying about these damn people. That they put up on pedestals and they tell us that it's great. Then they force them, they put them on the mind control and they force them to embrace mental illness and have them come out telling them they bipolar and all this other kind of shit. Why the hell they wasn't diagnosed with no mental illness before the fuck they got in the industry? Yet then y'all ain't never thought about that. Nobody ever called them crazy. Until they happen to get in the industry and they break them down and do something weird or strange that the satanic powers that be want to explain away to the people. Oh, they mentally ill. They on a 5150 psych hold because they're dehydrated. When the last time you know anybody to go to a mental institution because they thirsty? This type of stupid shit they do. They don't even try to give you a reasonable ass explanation. Then they come out of there with their eyes spaced out, their hair blonde, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes bigger or either smaller than how they looked when they went in there. Because they was liable, cloned, and replaced. And the original host was killed off or either under heavy damn mind control and shit. Then what goes on? But y'all entertained. Y'all so entertained. Are you not entertained yet? Since y'all think this is a game. This is what's going on. This is what's going on, y'all. And it's very unfortunate. It's very sad. And I'm not saying what I'm saying to... me personally, I don't idolize celebrities. I look at these people like they regular, everyday people. Like they regular people. They just happen to be people who have some type of talent, skill, or ability. Who have some high-ranking position where they make a lot of money. But I kid you not, if I was around them people, I would treat them the one way that nobody treats them, like a regular person. And that's the one thing that they don't have around them, because they have a bunch of people in their face. Oh, sign my autograph. Oh, give me a hug. Oh, take a picture with me. Jumping all on them, over them, want something for them, lying to them, cloud chasing, or just around them so they can get some type of advance for saying that they know them or they're around them or they working for them or something like that. I would treat them people like regular damn people, because they are regular people who happen to have some type of talent, skill, or ability where they get paid a lot of money for whatever it is that they do. But that does not justify someone being abused. Period. Okay, guys, so I thank y'all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you could do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also contact me through Facebook, which is Tiffany Letitia Diamond Ziegler. Or you can follow me on Instagram, guys, at Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36. Okay? For those of you who are interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, which is $TiffDiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. What I was getting ready to say, guys, y'all can, as grown adults, y'all can support who y'all want to support. I'm not telling you all not to support your favorite artist or celebrity. I'm not hating on them people like that. But what I'm saying is, for things to change, there's other things. To force a change in something, then you have to have a multitude of people who will stand up to bring about a change in a specific area. You understand what I'm saying? The powers that be need to get it wrapped in their mind that it is not okay for them to abuse these people the way that they do. These are full-grown ass adults who they're manipulating, who they're controlling. Okay, they use them and they abuse them, and as soon as they're not what they want them to be anymore, then they sacrifice them and they kill them. That is not okay. The satanic powers that be, the shadow government, are playing gods. They are not gods, okay? Because if they were gods, I don't give a damn if they call themselves God, but common sense will tell you that they are not gods, because if they were gods, they would have created the heavens and the earth. They didn't create earth. Hell, they didn't create humanity. But they think that they have the right to decide who lives and who the fuck dies, just because they say so. That is not okay. And those of them, y'all that's running around here sacrificing other people just so you can get some type of promotion or bonus or a particular, or a deal, or fame and fortune, or a particular position, title, or role, you're fucking cowards. And know that that shit is going to circle around on you. Don't be looking stupid when the Grim Reaper come to collect on your goddamn life and you end up getting sacrificed. Just like you're going to sacrifice your loved ones. You're going to sacrifice your buddies, your family, your supposed friends, your co-workers, and any and everybody else close to you. Just so you can have some fame and some fortune. Just so you can say you got some money. That shit is cowardly. Peace, love, and light, guys. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Real quick, guys, I meant to pull from my this other deck for you. So we're going to see what messages come out of here. Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages for Aaron Carter. What other messages do we need to know for Aaron Carter? There was definitely things that was going on with his finances, money, and resources with his career, okay? The Eight of Coins talks about the money one makes from the work that they do, okay? What other messages do we need to know, Spirit? He was dealing with some type of sadness, okay? Loss, okay? There was distractions, okay? Some self-absorption, okay? He was feeling really down. Discontentment, okay? Worried about something, stressed about something, crying over something, upset about something, okay? But somebody came and gave him some type of offer. Okay. He had, like I said, he had a lot of people that betrayed him, that turned his back on him. Okay. He received an offer from someone. Okay. I believe this is what this message was. Okay. It was an offer for a substantial amount of money. Okay. But I do feel like he was not happy with what was asked of him, or what he had to do. Spirit, please give us other messages. Yeah, we got the moon here. This offer that was given to him, there was something that was being asked of him. He had to really use his intuition about this here. There was an illusion, of course, that was being manifested right before him. With the moon card here, this talks about things that are secret, that is hidden. Okay, criminal activity, something that's done in the dark. Okay, hidden things, secret things. Okay, sneaky, freaky, creepy things that goes on behind the scenes, behind closed doors here. Okay. Yeah, definitely. With the high priestess here, definitely secret knowledge, secret information, okay, of what was asked of him. Okay. Spirit, give us further clarification. Okay. He was told that this was going to, he was going to have what he wanted, get what he wanted in his career, if he would just do what they wanted him to do here. But this had him in mental conflict. Okay. This had him in some negative energy. He was worried about this. He was having sleepless nights about this. They were taunting him, haunting him, harassing him about this. Okay. They had spell work on him. He couldn't eat, sleep, think. Okay. He was really stressed out, depressed about this. Okay. But he needed this money. He wanted this money. There was definitely a water sign. A Queen of Cups was definitely in his life, or somebody who's a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This person keeps showing up here. Okay. Yeah. What they had, what they wanted done, what this secret from this. He was also being blackmailed, like I told you all before too. Okay. With this Page of Air here, this is very cutthroat, very brutal, very blatant, brutally honest type of communication that came through from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. Okay. About what they wanted him to do. This, this what's done in the dark type of thing here. Okay. This also has something to do with a child. A page is a child. Okay. With the transformation card here, this is like the death card here. This is here with the high priestess here. Or excuse me, the transformation card is like the tower card. Excuse me. Okay. This talks about realization, life changes. Okay. Even liberation here. Okay. Something happened abruptly, suddenly, all of a sudden here. Okay. This is when it was decided that he was going to be sacrificed here. Okay. I'm telling you, there's an air sign here who's very significant here. Once again, she's coming out in a whole nother deck here. This person is somebody in his family. She's an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here. Okay. Sitting here with the Ace of Air and the Ten of Cups sitting behind that. This person is someone in his family. Okay. Yeah. They betrayed him. They betrayed him. The Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Fire. This is like the Ace of Wands here. That was swift, fast movement forward on her decision to take him out, to betray him. They ultimately betrayed him to bring an ending to his life here. Okay. Yeah. Got the Emperor here. You had multiple persons teamed up together in collaboration together to sacrifice him for money. Okay? This is this decision that they decided to make here to bring about some type of change. Okay? Yeah. A lot of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo being done as well. This was manifested up. This was planned. This was plotted. This was schemed. This was set up. This was done on purpose. Okay? And there was family, people very close to him who made the ultimate decision for this sacrifice here. But there were individuals in high in power. Okay? There was individuals high in power. He didn't want to be like this anymore. Okay? He felt stuck, restricted, unable to move. He was imprisoned in a situation just to make money here. Okay? He was having to work hard for a little bit of money here. Okay? He wasn't hardly seeing his harvest for his money here. Okay? He was stuck in a situation working hard for the money, but he was barely getting any money here. With the Chariot card here, he was being trafficked. He was having to travel around. This talks about traveling, trips, journeys, trafficking, okay? And he would end up in this hermit energy here. He would end up alone, by himself, secluded, isolated, okay? Stuck in a situation, restricted in a situation he couldn't get out of, working his ass off for the bare minimum, okay? And still yet alone and struggling and by himself, and everybody had turned their back on him. This was a setup, okay? He had a lot of people working against him here. We got the Emperor and the Empress here together here, okay? With the Seven of Air here. Lying, cheating, stealing. This could be mother and father here. Or this could just be two people who are in power, who are in authority in some type of way, lying to him, stealing from him, sneaking and creeping, trying to get away with doing something to him. But the Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, manipulation, control, sneaking, creeping, trying to get away with something here, okay? This speaks to awareness, caution, as well as consequences here, okay? With the mother and the father energy of the deck. Okay? He was dealing with a lot of betrayal. A lot of betrayal. Okay? And he was being forced to do a lot of things he didn't want to do for money. And it seems like a lot of what he earned, a majority of what he earned in different things was being stolen from him, and in different things like that as well. Okay, guys? So I forgot to pull these for you all, so I just wanted to pull these, okay? But you see the Eight of Earth, the Four of Water, that's like the Eight of Coins, the Four of Cups, the Moon, the High Priestess. This offer, this bullshit ass offer that he got, this job that he got, is something that's top secret. It's something that's hidden, okay? It's something that is only spake about amongst those of them who are in the know, high up in power here. It's secret, it's hidden, it's done in darkness, it's done behind the scenes, okay? It's something very sinister, very evil, very wicked here, okay? This is what had him in mental conflict here, okay? I believe he ended up being brutally honest and refusing, and they decided to take him out for it. It's just that simple. Okay, guys. Namaste. Also, I will say, guys, real quick, this is the last little add-on, guys. I just thought about it. For those of you who actually loved and cared about and appreciated Aaron Carter, I do offer my condolences unto you, okay? However, the young man seemed like he had a lot of people around him who had betrayed him, stabbed him in the back, neglected him, although, you know, they would be too cowardly to admit it up front, and especially now that he has passed away. But for, you know, the fans and the loved ones who did love him and care about him and things like that. I do offer my condolences, okay? I just wanted to bring truth and clarity to the situation. As we've seen so many times, again, these celebrities abruptly all of a sudden die in mysterious ways. And so I just wanted to bring truth and clarity to Aaron Carter's fans and those who needed closure, okay?